Hi, everybody. Welcome to A Curse Call Tarot. This is Melody, and this is a twin flame energy check in. So, we're going to see what's going on with the twin flames. We had just entered the new moon in Sagittarius. So, we're going to check and see where they're standing at presently and what possible future energies they have. As far as where they're standing and what their connection is, where they're standing in the connection. Now, take in mind that this is a general reading, it's not specific to any people, not specific to any divine masculine or any divine feminine. It's just specific to whomever I am channeling. If you want a more personal reading on your own twin flame journey, if you're on one, or even just a love connection, you can contact me at crowscall@gmail.com, or you can hit the link in the lower right hand corner of my channel, which will take you to my Facebook page. You can contact me there as well. All right, Spirit and Angels, let's check in on the twin flames and see what is going on. Okay. So I'm doing a quick shuffle because I have shuffled them already. So for the divine masculine, we're going to use the psychic tarot. For the divine feminine, we're going to use the psychic tarot for the heart. And for the connection energies, we are going to use the energy oracle cards, okay? And then we're going to do some clarifying with the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue, Twin Flame Messages by Mystic Moon, and the Twin Flame Oracles by Mystic Moon. And then I have the Crystal Vision Tarot out for clarifiers as well for the twins. It's the Crystal Vision is by Jennifer Glasso. All right, so I did a quick shuffle, so let's do a quick cut. Okay. Okay. So let's sit here for a second and see if I see any colors. Let me shut off this light and we're going to add some daylight into this reading. Okay. All right. So when I closed my eyes, I seen yellow. So the color yellow represents your solar plexus chakra. And that's where your willpower comes from, your inner strength comes from, your life purpose energy comes from, your joy, your happiness. Um, that's where all of that comes from. So we're going to check in and see what's going on with the twins. So we're going to do the underlying theme energy like we always do. One off for the divine feminine, one for the connecting energies, one for the divine masculine. Okay. And then we can do some clarifiers. We can use romance angels if whatever I feel led to use. I'm having a tongue twister kind of morning. I am sorry. It's just been one of them weeks, so bear with me. I'm trying not to talk in circles, but I am trying to get the message out. So that's part of being an empath because my brain runs faster than my mouth does. So it like is afraid it's not getting the point across. So thank you for bearing with me. I love you guys. Thanks for all the subscriptions. Thanks for all the love. And thanks for all the beautiful messages. All right. So let's get started. All right. So we're gonna check in on the connecting energies. For the connecting energies, we have woman holding a coin in the upright position. So that's beautiful. Number 42, which adds up to a 6, which represents balance, flow, harmony. Also, movement. It represents movement too. But more than, I'm feeling more of a balance in this situation. So I feel, and I'm seeing a lot of purple on this card. So I feel that the feminine that's being represented on this card is intuitively using her intuition and her third eye, perhaps to learn how to balance her finances, or perhaps she is has some kind of a spiritual business that's finally going to prosper. That's what I feel for the connecting energy. Okay. I'm also feeling that maybe these twins are finding balance within their masculine and feminine energies as well here in the 3D world. All right. So we're going to start off with the divine masculine. So his underlying energy is the Eight of Pentacles, positive movement forward. As you can see, there's a boat on the water. So I feel that there's some kind of emotional movement here in the 3D world. I feel that he has learned something and he is moving forward from it. I feel that, and look at the yellow on that card. I feel that he um, tapped into some kind of inner strength or his life force energy to bring about this positive movement, to possibly learn whatever he had to learn here in the 3D world. All right, so what's going on with the divine feminine? She got number 5. This is the Hierophant in this deck, but it's, if it was in a traditional deck, it'd be the Hierophant. But in this psychic tarot for the heart, it is called Teach. So I feel that the divine feminine is either teaching something, perhaps she's teaching something to the divine masculine, or perhaps she is teaching in the perspective when it comes to something with it and helping to bring in a flow of her income in. Okay, so that's what I feel. I feel that this teach is um, she may be opening up her own business, her own spiritual business, because that's what the Hierophant's about, the spiritual aspect of things. And they feel that she may be teaching about spiritualism. And it may be bringing in some finances for her. It may be bringing in some balance in her finances by learning this, okay? Or teaching it, perhaps, okay? All right, so that's beautiful. That's an awesome start. Okay. All right. All righty. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna spread out these Crystal Vision Tarot because we're gonna use these as clarifiers. Okay. And then I will save the Mystic Moon messages and Oracle cards and the Romance Angels for additional messages. Okay. So what's going on? This is the underlining theme for these 3 cards that I just pulled, one for the masculine, feminine, and the connecting energy. Now we're going to move into the divine masculine's headspace. What is going on with the divine masculine's headspace in this present moment? All right, so there we go with that yellow again. Number 19. I feel that he's seeing the light in the situation. I feel that I believe this is the start. This is the Sun card. I'm gonna make sure that, but I'm pretty sure that's the Sun card, number 19. Yeah, because it's Moon, Sun. But I will double check just to make sure. Yes, I am right. Okay. So there's some kind of illumination going on, or some kind of truth being illuminated to the divine masculine in his headspace. Okay. And I'm, like I said, I seen yellow before I even started this reading. Look at all the yellow on that card. So I did feel that one or both of the twins is tapping into some kind of solar plexus energy. And I'm feeling it for both of them. I'm not just feeling it from one, I feel that both of them are doing it. Okay. And I feel that that's why this underlining theme of positive movement forward is because he has seen the light. He Something has been illuminated to bring about this emotional movement forward here in the 3D space. Okay, because this is the Eight of Pentacles. Pentacles is about our 3D space. Okay, so what has been illuminated, Spirit? Let's clarify that. The Eight of Cups. So what he desires. The Eight of Cups is about walking away from things that no longer serve you and walking towards what you desire. So that's what's being illuminated, something that the masculine is desiring. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the divine feminine's headspace. So in her headspace, we have giving and receiving. And this is the Six of Pentacles energy. So I feel that in the divine feminine's headspace, she's learning the giving and receiving of energy, the giving and receiving of pentacles, the giving and receiving of love, the giving and receiving of everything. Okay. And we got a number 6. Okay. So I feel that that's why in the connecting energy, the feminine is holding a coin because she learned how to give and receive her pentacles, as well as tapping into her chakra energy. She learned how to give and receive messages, speak clearly. She learned how to give and receive intuitively. She learned how to give and receive in her solar plexus energy, as far as her life force energy. She learned how to give that energy as well as receive that energy. She also learned how to give and receive love. That's what I feel, because that's what this card's about, giving and receiving, finding balance in this situation. All right. So what is the divine feminine learning how to give and receive? The 10 of Pentacles. She learned how to give and receive to her family, balance. She learned how to give and receive stability. We got Pentacles. Okay, lots of Pentacles. There's a feminine on this energy too. And the 10 of Pentacles to me could be about marriage, but I don't feel that this is a marriage card. I feel they the 10 of Pentacles is about setting up herself as well as her family for future financial stability. Okay, that's what I feel. And she learned how to give and receive these pentacles within her family for her stability. She learned how to give and receive this financial and spiritual aspect in her life to help support her family for future stability, is what I feel. Okay. So what's going on with the connecting energy in the headspace with these twins? Okay. So we got a number 11. This is cornucopia. Okay. The cornucopia is the horn of plenty, but it's in reverse. Okay. So I feel that something could be kind of blocking that. And we're going to read that, what that means in reverse. Okay. What I find awesome though is I'm seeing some 11s in this situation. Okay. We got 10, we got 2 8s and a 10 for the divine masculine. We got 11 and a 10 for the feminine. Okay, so let's check this out. What's going on with this cornucopia in reverse? Why is it in reverse, Spirit? Okay. The cornucopia reverse is often a card of personal frustration. You may find yourself feeling discouraged by having your wishes denied, or perhaps you're just disappointed with the delays involved. Don't be surprised or too disheartened if obstacles seem to block your way. It may simply take some patience and persistent action, or it may require a radical shift in how you approach your goals. This card reverse may indicate a cycle of restriction or a period of lack or loss. Don't let this deter you. Use this time to go deeper. There may be a lesson to learn or an entirely new direction to take. Be open, flexible, and aware. Remember, there are many roads to happiness. And I'm feeling it that it's more on the masculine side because he got some kind of illumination. He has to walk away from things that no longer serve him and walk towards what he desires. So this is being illuminated within the divine masculine. That is perhaps why this is being blocked. So let's clarify that. Why is that cornucopia being blocked? Yeah, because somebody is there's some kind of a message. There's a blocked message here in the 3D world, okay? That's what I feel. This message is being blocked, perhaps by the divine masculine, because he's still going through that illumination process. He's still working through to try to bring some kind of positive movement forward, okay? That's what I feel. And I do feel that these twins are marrying one another. Perhaps that's what the divine masculine's underlining energy is with the teaching energy. Maybe she's teaching her masculine. She's mirroring it back to him how to walk towards your soul's desire. Okay. All right. So what's going on with the divine masculine's headspace? Or I mean heart space. Okay. So we got the Two of Pentacles, and it's called Movement, Choices, and Decisions. So far, for the divine masculine, I'm seeing a lot of movement happening. Okay. So I feel that he in his heart space is moving towards some kind of a decision here in the 3D space. Perhaps he needs to find some balance in the situation. All right. So let's clarify that. The King of Cups, right? So the King of Cups, movement, choices, and decisions. So I feel that the divine masculine, his heart space, is making the decision to come forward as the King of Cups. I feel that he is that's why in his headspace is walking towards what he desires. And in the underlining theme, positive movement forward. Yes, I feel that he is getting some kind of illumination over what he is feeling. And he's making a decision to possibly move towards his feminine as this King of Cups, as an emotionally mature king. As an emotionally mature king to possibly maybe he's making the choice to do this, or he's making a decision, or he is moving towards this energy. That's what I feel. I'm seeing a lot of emotions in the masculine's energy, and that's awesome. And I'm also seeing the moon in the background on the King of Cups, and I'm feeling that he's holding that cup and he is ready to offer it to his divine feminine in their heart space. So, what's going on with the feminine in her heart space? She got some kind of fear, darkest fears. This is the Nine of Swords energy. So, in the divine feminine's heart space, she still has some fear that's holding her back. I feel. Okay, so let's clarify that darkest fears card. So she has a fear of commitment, or perhaps she has a fear, or she's worried that this commitment is never going to happen. But more so than not, I'm feeling that this divine feminine that I'm channeling has a fear of an emotional commitment. Okay, that's what I feel. And that's why in her headspace, she's learning that give and take. And another thing that I'm seeing is the divine feminine has two tens, the 10 of pentacles and a 10 of cups. So I feel that this cycle is ending. I feel that these twins that I am channeling is going through a cyclic change. Like the ending, they are so close to the ending of this cycle. They I mean, it's amazing. I'm just feeling the cyclic change, okay? But I do feel that the feminine could be working through some kind of fear. That also could be why this cornucopia is blocked, okay? All right. So let's work. What's the connecting energy in their heart space? Yes, the sun. So I feel that there's some kind of illumination, and I felt that with the divine masculine in his headspace. He's getting the sun card twice in this twin flame reading means to me that something is definitely being illuminated. And another thing that I'm seeing on this card, look at the how this feminine is standing right in the middle of this bowl of water. I feel that in their heart space, there's something being illuminated when it comes to their emotions, okay? And why I say that is because look at the divine feminine showing up as the king of cups in his heart space. And then the divine feminine is fearing that this commitment is possibly never going to happen, or maybe she just has a fear of this commitment in general, okay? And I'm I see a lot of emotions on the masculine side, a lot, starting with the underlining theme. Look at all the water on that. Okay. So I definitely feel there is some kind of an emotion, something as far as the emotional part of this connection that's being illuminated. And I also feel that it's being like the emotions are they're learning how to that give and take with the feminine, the give and take. I feel that the feminine, there could be some kind of illumination in the feminine as far as give and take in these emotions as well. Okay, so let's clarify that. Yes. So what's being illuminated? Some kind of a new beginning here in the 3D world, perhaps an offer. Check this out. One and a one, 11. Hmm? One and a one. So I feel that this new beginning here in the 3D world is being illuminated. That's what I feel. And I'm also feeling that maybe we started off with the underlining energy with the woman holding a coin. So that very well could be too. Maybe some kind of money perhaps could be becoming illuminated. Maybe some you're getting an inheritance. Maybe you're going to win the lottery. Maybe you're going to get a pay raise. But whatever it is, I feel that it is going to be abundant, and it is definitely going to be illuminated within the heart space of these twins. Okay, I feel that a new beginning is being illuminated in the heart space within these twins. Okay, but I'm so feeling that the divine feminine, her darkest fear is that she is not going to get her 10 of cups. She is not going to get this emotional commitment that she wants here in the 3D world, because I feel that she fears that this king is not going to bring any movement here in the 3D world about how he feels. That's just what I'm feeling. All right. So, what's going on in the 3D space for the masculine? Oh, yeah. So, we got some deception and envy. So, he's still in removing his mask, I feel. I feel that he is still removing the mask of emotions that's keeping them emotions tied. And again, I'm seeing the yellows. Okay. So I feel that here in the 3D world, he is still trying to release this energy. So we're going to clarify that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. With the Ace of Wands, right? He is definitely, I feel the divine masculine, and this is an eight. We've been getting eights. This is the third eight, I believe, for the divine masculine. Yes. Underlining energy was an eight. We got the Eight of Cups. And now we got these two cards that add up to an eight here in the 3D world. So what I feel with all the eights with the divine masculine is Eights are about the cosmic, the universe coming in and making these changes. And that's exactly where I'm going with this. I feel that the universe is coming in and they're gonna force him to remove this mask to usher in possibly this new. I'm also feeling, and this is what they just told me, that he is still wearing that mask of deception and envy about how he desires you. Because the Ace of Wands is about not only a new creative beginning, again, another ace, but it's also about your passion. And I feel that he could be removing that mask of emotions, blocked emotions, so that he can actually communicate passionately about how he's feeling. Okay. But I'm also feeling that this deception and envy, this mask, could very well be blocking this. Okay. So we're going to pull another clarifier on that. Yes, I feel that he's learning something. He's learning some kind of a lesson here in the 3D world. He is working hard on something. And I feel that he's working hard on removing this mask, getting in touch with his emotions. Okay. I feel that he is working really hard at trying to come forward as the King of Cups. In order for him to do that, he needs to remove this mask of deception, this mask of envy, this mask that he has been wearing to cover up his emotions. And I feel that he has to learn how to get in touch with his passionate side, his creative side. And I feel that he is going to learn how to do that. He is going to learn how to remove this mask and usher in this new passion that he has for his feminine. I feel that he is learning a lesson. He is learning something here in the 3D world. That's what I feel. And another eight. So we got seven and one is eight and eight. So I feel that this definitely is the universe stepping in and teaching the divine masculine a lesson. That's four eights on his side. Okay. So let's move on to the divine feminine. What's going on in her 3D space? Well, she got the Three of Pentacles. Okay. And it's called Reach Out. And I know it's saying reach out. Look at all the yellows on that card. Okay. I feel that in the 3D world, I feel that maybe she wants to reach out to her masculine, but more than not, I feel that she's reaching out to like minded people. I feel that she's reaching out to the community in her 3D world and teaching something is what I feel. Look at all the yellow on that card. So I feel that the divine feminine could be stepping into some kind of personal power. So let's clarify that. Yes, we got the sun card again. Three times. Three times. Once in the divine masculine's headspace, they're connecting heart space, and now the feminine's 3D space. So there is definite some illumination happening. Okay. I feel that um, there is some kind of illumination coming on how the feminine can reach out to either her divine masculine or to the community, to her like-minded community. Okay. But I am feeling I told you, before I even pulled these cards, I felt solar plexus energy. And it is all over this reading with the sun card coming out three times. So I feel in a 3D space for the divine feminine that there is some kind of illumination coming out. Something is being illuminated when it comes to um, working hard at a trade. Okay. Even I know that this card says reach out, but maybe she's reaching out through her solar plexus energy. I'm telling you, these two are definitely mirroring something. And I feel that there's a big time mirroring going on between these twins. And I felt it the last week when I did this reading as well, that there was some mirroring going on. Okay. All right. So, what we're going to do now is check in on the connecting energies in the present moment between these twins. Yes, there is some kind of anxiety being released, and this is a number 9, 18, which adds up to a 9. So I feel that in the connecting energy here in the 3D world, that there is definitely some kind of anxiety being released, and I feel that I feel both of them are doing it. I don't feel that it's just one sided. I feel more for the divine masculine that is doing the work on releasing this anxiety, and I feel that the feminine, there's some kind of illumination happening that is going to cause her to reach out to her like-minded community. That's what I feel. Okay. And I feel that there is definitely some kind of transformation. So let's clarify this anxiety card in reverse. Yes, there could be a message coming here in the 3D world. That's what I feel. Maybe somebody's thinking about reaching out. Perhaps it's the divine feminine who's thinking about reaching out, okay? And illuminating this release of this anxiety, okay? That's what I feel. All right, so what we're going to do now is check on some future energies. So, what's going on with future energies in this connection? We got man holding a heart. Oh my goodness. Number 45. So, future connecting energies is I feel that the divine masculine, and there's a masculine on this card, is going to come forward and want this relationship. He's finally going to come forward and communicate to his feminine about how he has released this anxiety, how things became illuminated. And I feel it had everything to do with the feminine. I feel that this mirroring aspect that I've been feeling between these twins that I'm channeling is the reason for this. Okay. So future connecting energies is the masculine is going to step forward as a king because in his heart space, he's already has moved towards that king of cups energy. He has already stepped up from the knight into the king. He is became emotionally mature. He is ready to release that mask that has been keeping him stuck. He has learned a lesson about how this deception has kept him stuck. I feel that he has released something. Okay. So let's clarify that man holding a heart. Wow. We got the 8 of Swords. So, like I said, he has the connecting energy, and it should be this way, but I feel that the man holding a heart in the future connecting energies is what's keeping this connection trapped because it's all in his head. Okay, so let's clarify that again. Oh, we got 2 of them. Okay, so what the man holding a heart has kept himself trapped as the Knight of Cups. Okay, and I feel okay because we pulled them this way. I feel that this he is trapped in waiting for something. And I feel that the connecting energy, this man holding a heart, I feel that he has released it. And I feel that he has emotionally moved forward from it. And I feel that man holding a heart, I feel that he may be ready for union. He may be ready to possibly move out of this in this trapped energy that has been keeping him stuck. Okay. And they feel that his the future connecting energy he's gonna be ready to step into his king power, his emotionally mature power, and break free of these chains and move forward into this two souls coming into one, this three of wands energy. Okay, for the connecting energy. So we're going to pull one divine masculine, one divine feminine card with that. Okay. So for the connecting energy for these two, okay, we have the man holding a heart. Remember, that's the connector. Okay. So for the divine masculine, now we have the Hierophant. The divine feminine's underlining energy was the Hierophant. So that's pretty intense. We've had a lot of mirroring going on. So the divine feminine's card is the sacral chakra. Okay. So I feel the divine masculine is gaining some kind of wisdom over his spiritual gaining some kind of spiritual wisdom. Okay. And I feel that the divine feminine is mirroring that desire perhaps back to her divine masculine. But the sacral chakra is about what you desire. It's also about your uh, your man and lady parts. What makes the feminine a female and the masculine a male? Okay, it's that area. It's your baby making parts. It's the ovaries, the testicles, all the sexual aspects of this reading. Okay, so I think that's kind of cool that the divine masculine is gaining some kind of knowledge in this connection. And like I said, I do feel that they are mirroring one another again for future connecting energies. Okay. All right. So we're going to pull these up, put them aside. And now we're going to pull some romance angel cards, and we're going to pull some twin flame messages, and we're going to use the Mystic Moon Oracle cards for clarifiers in these messages. Okay. So put this to the side over here. All right. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna spread these out. Put these over here. Yes, I forgot to put my angel back. All right. So if the divine masculine, okay, what is his message to his divine feminine right now in the present moment? Maybe we're just too different. Okay. So clarify that. Okay. Pull an angel card on that. All right. All right. So he's saying to his feminine, maybe we're just too different. Okay. Maybe we're just too different. But I feel that he is awakening. All right. I feel that he could be awakening to and we got the summer card. So there is the sun card for the fourth time. So I feel that something could be illuminated. Okay. And we got mute. Something could be illuminated that's keeping him on mute. And that could be why he feels that you guys are too different. Okay. So the romance angel card, playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. Okay. So what I feel is he feels that you guys are just too different. Okay. He feels that, I also feel that he is awakening. Something is being illuminated that was causing him to stay on mute with you. And I'm also feeling that this playfulness could be becoming illuminated. Okay. That's what I feel. So let's pick another message. What other message does the divine masculine have to the divine feminine? I need more time to figure things out. Right. So let's pull some clarifiers. Signs. I feel that he's saying, I need more time to figure things out. He's seeing some kind of signs, and I feel that's because something is being illuminated. We had the sun card 4 times. Something is definitely being illuminated within these twins. And he's telling her, I need more time to figure things out because I am seeing some kind of signs. Eliminate that again. That's causing barriers. The signs, see, look at the signs card pointing straight towards them barriers. He needs to figure out how to remove these barriers. That's what I feel. So let's pull Romance Angels card. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. So I feel that he is actually seeing the signs by keeping that open mind, and he understands that you guys are on a different journey. It's not just a soulmate journey, it is a twin flame journey. Okay. And I'm also seeing that he is seeing the signs that's causing the barriers, and he needs a little bit more time to figure some things out before he comes forward. So this card wanted to come out too with that. So it says, I wish I could take back the things I said. So, what is it that he said that he wishes he could take back to his divine feminine? Release. So, he's saying he wants to release something. So, let's pull another one and balance the scales. Yes. He wishes he could take back the things he said, release whatever it was that he said, and balance the scales with you, feminine. All right, so let's pull a Romance Angels card with that. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Yes. So he wishes he could take back something he said, release and forget it, balance the scales, and give the relationship a chance and work on your partnership. That's what I feel. All right, divine feminine, what is your message to your divine masculine? What message do you have? Your beauty still moves me. So that's the feminine's message to the masculine. All right, so let's clarify that. Self worth. I feel that she's finally, finally feeling the self worth, that solar plexus energy. Okay, so let's clarify that again. The deception, right? So I feel that, I feel that this deceptive energy is what made her step into her solar plexus power and realize her self-worth. And even though the divine masculine perhaps was deceptive with her, she still loves him. Your beauty still moves me. That's what she's telling him. So let's move on to Romance Angels card. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So that's the message to the divine masculine. She's telling him, look, healing them family issues will benefit us. Okay? Healing this deceptive energy will benefit us. Realizing your self worth. All right, so let's pull another message from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. Seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. All right, so let's clarify that. Family. So she definitely knows that there is some kind of family healing that needs to be done. And she knows when she sees him that that's not easy to deal with. So let's clarify that. Yes, and that's the third party. That's the wedge between these two. And she understands that. She knows that deep down that this family, healing these family issues, is the wedge that's causing the separation. All right, one more message from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. I feel safer in the silence. Wow. I never had that one before. She's telling him, I feel safer in the silence. So let's clarify that. Nostalgia. Because she can just remember. Like she's remembering the heart on the string, so to speak. She's remembering. She feels safer in this nostalgic energy, is what I feel. Yes. And she has some kind of fear. She feels safer in her fear. That's what I'm feeling. She feels safer in the silence. And I feel that this in this nostalgic energy. And fear is keeping her in this silence, is what I feel. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And I feel that that's what this fear card is about. Okay. All right. So let's pull some spirit oracle cards and then we'll end this reading. All right. So, what additional spiritual messages do we have for this collective couple? Okay. When you look at my picture, you feel my spirit with you. Okay. So perhaps the twins that I'm channeling may have a picture of somebody who has passed, and I feel that they look at it, and when they do, I feel that when they do, they understand that spirit. I feel when they look at the picture, it's like looking at them in the spirit world. All right, so let's clarify again. Let's pull another spirit card. Any more messages for these twins? Oh, wait a minute, there's one flipped over. I am no longer struggling emotionally, physically, or spiritually. I am healed. All right, let's pull another card. Oh, we got two. All right. Oh, we got three. All right, I'm seeing I don't know, I'm seeing a baby in that picture for some reason. And I'm not sure why. Perhaps one twin, the masculine or feminine, had lost a child, and the child is telling you, look, I'm with you. Okay. All right. And they're telling you, look, I am no longer struggling. I am healed. So perhaps you lost a child, because I am seeing a baby in that picture. Perhaps you lost a child. I'm also seeing a C. So maybe you named your child with a C name. So, all right. So, you saw someone who resembled me, and I arranged that. Okay. So, Spirit is telling you that if you've seen somebody who reminded you of somebody who has passed, they arranged that for a reason, I feel. I know and see the gifts you leave for me, and they're telling you thank you. So, if the twins that I am channeling is honoring somebody from their ancestors, the ancestors are telling you, I see that. Thank you. Okay. Slow down and be still so you don't miss the message I send you. Um, the messages I send you. So perhaps one of the twins or both of the twins are just going through life like a speed demon, and they're missing all the messages that spirit is trying to send to you. To me, it looks like they're holding some kind of a gift. So I feel that maybe you may, if you don't slow down and listen to your intuition or listen to your inner guidance, you're going to miss this gift that spirit is trying to usher in for you. All right, twins. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you. I love you. And blessed be from the Cursed Priestess.